Hi, I'm Angella Sharpe, and you already know you're watching STL TV. We love to tell you about exciting, awesome events coming up, and we've got one coming up this weekend. I've got Kisha Kandeh here with me, CEO and designer for Woke Brand, and joining you today is Seven Dailey from Next Level Jeep. So this is an odd pairing to most people. So Kisha, you're usually on here talking about your clothing store and your designs. What has made you join forces with Jeeps?
Okay, so we are taking fashion to the streets this year, and we are actually getting ready to host the first fashion exhibit at the St. Louis Riverfront. And since we're taking it to the streets, I thought, let's bring some cars and some motorcycles into it. And so I was on a hunt looking for cars, unique cars, or people that are using their car as a form of expression. And I was presented with Next Level Jeeps as one of the choices. And so I got a chance to definitely say, hey, come on our runway and join us. And so that's how we linked up.
I love it. So it's going to be a fashion show.
Yes, it's absolutely
with models, male, female, even some kids. But it's also going to be, I'm going to call it a fashion show of cars and Jeeps and motorcycles.
Yes, and so the reason I even take the word show out and use exhibit is because we are exemplifying so many different things that are not typically on a runway. All right. Yeah, and so outside of fashion, you can expect to see some art, some live painting happening. You can expect to see some dancing. You can expect to see live performances. I won't give it all away, you know. But we are going to showcase a lot of different things. And all of it is a form of expression, no matter if it's fashion, art, the cars. It is to wake the city up for sure.
I love this. And you said first ever.
Yes.
So this is going to be a big deal for you.
This is history. This is history happening for St. Louis, you know. There has been a host of events. I mean, most people know about the VP Fair. They just brought that back this past year, you know. But never a fashion show ever held on the riverfront. So it's the first time.
Which is surprising because what a gorgeous backdrop to add to all the gorgeous models and all the gorgeous outfits.
Absolutely. I think so myself, you know, when I thought about the aesthetic and the design concept, normally I'm over that piece of my show. I thought outside is just outside. And the arch was the staple monumental sign that is in all of our pictures and, you know, just being out there on the arch steps. So to me, that is the decor in itself.
So this is happening on Sunday.
Yes, Sunday.
All right, so if somebody shows up on Sunday, what are they going to be expecting?
Well, they want to definitely expect to do street parking. They can enter through our Shoto entrance or down the steps. They can just come on down the arch steps and join us on the actual Riverfront Trail. They should expect a hot day, just looking at the forecast coming up, but we'll have plenty of food, vendors that they can shop with to experience the full ride of what we are bringing to the streets. And if they go VIP, they can expect a front row seat to the action happening right in front of their feet.
That is so awesome. And you mentioned ride, so I feel like we got to bring Seven in on this one. So Next Level Jeep, what do you do and why did you want to join up with the Woke Brand?
So the Woke Brand, the title of Kisha's fashion show is 10 times role model. That's what we do within the community. We provide for underprivileged kids at times, try to be role models for them and show them, you know, with all the negativity the city is getting, we try within our communities to try to start there at home and say there's a different way and provide positivity by staging our Jeeps during back to school events, so giving away backpacks, helping the elderly whenever they need help and things of that nature. And it was also a positive way of getting us exposed as well. So we are looking to bring next level spectacular.
I like it. So you guys do a lot with the Jeeps and kind of also spreading that good role model throughout, not even including the Jeeps, just kind of mentoring people.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
I love that. So it's going to be a fun event. I know you also said some motorcycles are coming. So you have a couple other clubs in addition to Next Level.
We have them Jeep girls and our motorcycle club. I can't throw out their name just out of form of respect. But we definitely have them coming to the runway, which is the street this year. And like I said, we just look forward to letting them ride for their purpose and letting them show up as the role model that they are in their day-to-day lives, you know, and then we get to showcase that on our runway.
I love that. All right, so when people show up, you've got painters, you've got dancers, you've got models, you've got Jeeps and motorcycles.
Sounds like a lot.
It sounds like a really good time. And you also have food vendors out there.
Yes.
So you can kind of, it starts at...
And we even have a bar.
Oh, we're even drinking down on the riverfront.
I'm just saying, make sure you have your ID because, Oh, and you know what? I should mention, we even have an axe throwing sponsor that's bringing the axe station to the street, you guys. So, I mean, it's just a fun field time. We often have these fashion shows where the age limit is capped off. This is the one fashion show where all ages are welcome. Come out, it's outside. It's happening at a very monumental location downtown in the heart of St. Louis. The people are just, I don't think that they're ready for what we're getting ready to do, quite honestly.
And it's going to be a part of history.
Yes.
For anybody who shows up, they get to be a part
Yes.
of this historic event. Now, all the clothes in the fashion show, I assume, are your design?
No, we actually have 3 other local designers that we have brought to the runway with the Woke brand. Again, they are role models. I'm always trying to shine the spotlight, quite honestly, on somebody else that I think is dope in their own element. And so we get a chance to showcase some other looks outside of the Woke brand this year. And then they get a chance to, you know, meet and tap into our audience, you know, and learn some of our people.
I love that because a lot of times, especially here in St. Louis, you hear people who maybe are in a lane that don't necessarily want to help somebody else in that same lane. They don't want to rule the lane. Yeah. But you want everybody to kind of join up.
I am against the whole gatekeeper mentality, and I think that there's so much force inside of joining forces together with people. And if you're good at one thing, why not bring that to the spotlight and to the table, and let's showcase that instead of me having all the responsibility of showcasing. You know, I got enough on my plate. You know, I am the designer and I'm also the producer of the show. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
And you also said there's going to be vendors out there on the streets as well.
So we got some food trucks.
I've already got my eyes on your necklace, so I heard that vendor was going to be there.
She is going to be there. Yes, we're going to have some clothing, some art vendors, food and drink vendors, jewelry vendors. I'm just looking for the bomb pop truck, because that's like that old school. When I was a kid, you ran up and you got, they're no longer $1 anymore, but I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
Well, let's kind of walk people through it. It's Sunday.
Yes.
So what time?
July 14th. It's going to be from 3 to 7 p.m. And I always say you don't got to go home, but you got to get the,
We've got some information right there on your screen. It's the Role Models Fashion Exhibit, 10 Times Better, July 14th from 3 to 7. And of course, you can get tickets at Eventbrite. So that's a good spot.
Or in store.
Or in store.
Yep, you can come in store.
Even better.
Yep.
What I feel like you should do, stop by the store, get a fresh new look.
There you go. Let us
buy
wake you
your
up.
ticket, and then go to the fashion show. So I feel like if you're going to a fashion show, you have to probably look pretty good when you do that, right?
Yeah, I mean, you better show up and show out. That's the #1 question. What should I wear?
Right.
Wake them up. They're sleeping.
That's right. Make them come out
I
here.
like that, Kisha. I like that.
And Seven, let's talk to you about Next Level. Where can people find out more information about Next Level jeans?
So on all social media platforms, we have a lot of information out there about us. We would love to have you join. Kisha actually has a Jeep. We're trying to get her.
I didn't know Kisha had a Jeep.
Kisha has a Jeep.
I'll be thinking about it.
She keep it low key. She don't want to say anything. Yeah, exactly. So as soon as she told me she had a Jeep, and I was trying to recruit her to become an honorary member. You don't
just
have to
an honorary member. You don't have to go to all the events. Just like an honorary member.
I know you don't have time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will fully consider that, sure. But, you know, it's just a commitment. And I'm like, you know, I just want to make sure that I'm all in. When I say I'm all in.
I get it. You got to be all in
So
first.
that's why we said we're going to start with honorary.
Well, I can't wait to see all the Jeeps that Next Level brings out. And Kisha, give them one more time where they can get those tickets.
You can get the tickets at Eventbrite. Okay, that's going to be rolemodels2k24.eventbrite.com or at the Galleria store location.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much for coming out. And I will see you on Sunday. I'm going to go to the show.
Yes.
You can definitely check out Woke Brand and Next Level Jeeps, and keep it right here in STL TV and Experience St. Louis. I'll see you next time.